this is Sanjaya Sharma. I love telling stories, and friends say they have enjoyed listening to them. In Qisse, I share these anecdotes with the wise young Aryan. No wisdom and no advice, but I do look for a smile from you.
Oji, you've told me many stories about Tilak, but I haven't heard many about Twisha. I'm sure you have a few.
Oh, let me tell you a couple. Twisha has always been a very logical individual with a gift for seeing things the way they stand. She began talking a few months later than her brother did, but soon you could never win an argument from the little lady. So well before she got to her teens, I suggested she could become a lawyer. And she said, "A lawyer? Dad, you don't get it at all, do you?" But then a few years later, of her own volition, she elected to study law and become a lawyer. In those days, I used to travel internationally to meet with my key clients. And one year, I was going to Japan during her summer holiday, so I elected to take her with me. She was now 13 and quite self-sufficient, so I could work unhindered in Tokyo. And on the weekend, we took the bullet train to Himeji to see one of Japan's most exquisite castles, the White Egret Castle. On the train was this lovely little Japanese girl with ponytails, and both Twisha and I were admiring her. Now, partly to tease her and to draw a reaction out, I said, "I completely adore these little Japanese girls in their ponytails. Don't you think I should persuade one of these Japanese ladies to have one with me?" There was a short silence, a thoughtful short silence. And then she says, "But Dad, what if she goes on you?" That's Twisha, always logical. I told her that she had recreated an apocryphal remark of George Bernard Shaw's. Anyway, then she went a few years later to do her BA LLB. One morning, I got a very excited call from her saying, "Dad, I'm in Tihar jail." Now, that's not what a parent wants to hear. So I said, "Why? And what have you done?" And she said it was part of their curriculum to go to a jail and talk to the inmates. And I met a murderer who, when I asked about his little daughter back in his village, began to cry. All I could say was, "I'm glad that you've been to a jail, and that too the most famous one." And there was a short pause. And then she said, "But Dad, it's so much better than my hostel." That's Twisha, always able to see things very clearly.
As Wilkie Collins has said, no sensible man ever engages unprepared in a fencing match of words with a woman.
Of course, and most of all with your wife and daughter. We'll be back next week with the next episode. Please like and comment below. And if you like a lot, do share.
Also, subscribe to our channel Qisse so that you don't miss out on any Qissa by the OG.
YOE.
What's YOE?
Years of experience.